Yeah, it could be.
Turn
Why don't y'all get a little closer up here?
Yeah.
How's that? Oh, we go. Ladies and gentlemen, as the governor told you, we need to be a little bit more excited today. This is a wonderful, wonderful day for McDowell County. This is the linchpin project, folks. This is the one. This is where the drum starts beating to the end of the project, to where we finally get this road done. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the man with the vision, the great vision, with the roads to prosperity that allows projects like this all over the state. Projects that have lingered and lingered and lingered for years and years, and there's been several of them. Many of those projects will be completing this year. This one today is just getting started. So, without having anything more to say, I'd like to introduce our 36th governor, Jim Justice. Thank you, guys.
Well, listen, I brought Baby Dog with me today because, you know, to be perfectly honest, when I leave the house or when I leave the mansion or wherever, if I were to leave Baby Dog behind, I've got to have two people to hold her because she's tough to hold, to keep running through the door and everything. And so anyway, I got to just tell you this. You see all this level land here and all this stuff here. A lot of you probably don't know this story, but I got to tell it to you because there was a time when I had brown hair and I was skinny, and maybe it wasn't completely brown at this time, but there were people that got in touch with me, and we met in the back of a little teeny restaurant over in the Bluefield area, and they had an idea. And the idea was just this, that to bring a federal prison here, and they got this land, and I believe they got the land, if I remember correctly, from Massey. And then they had a guy that was going to cut some timber here. And then when they started down that path, you know, that guy cut, I don't know, $50,000 worth of timber or something like that. And they thought they had all the money in the world. And they were underway. And then from that, I truly thought, these people are crazy. There's no chance on this planet of pulling this off. I knew there wasn't any way. And they kept calling back, and they said that Governor Underwood, you know, had allocated or could get an allocation of a little bit of money, federal money and everything else. And then, lo and behold, they went to bid. Now, I say this very proudly. I don't say this egotistically or anything else, but we knew they didn't have very much money. And I think our bid was like $2.6 million to level all this and do this project. The next closest bid to us was like $22 million. And so basically, if you step away from it, you say, well, we left $20 million on the table. We did all this work. Bluestone did every bit of this work. Well, we didn't leave $20 million on the table. We knew that they didn't have but just so much money. And to be able to do this project here, somebody had to step up. Now, I'm not patting myself on the back in any way because there's been so many different people that have stepped up. But those guys with that vision wouldn't quit. They wouldn't quit. And at the end of the day, you haven't quit. All of you. You know, there's so many of you that have made the licks and stayed the course. This Coalfields Expressway, this is the god-awfulest thing in the world. It's been in the making for 30 plus years now. And truly, it should have been done a long time ago. Now, I'm not going to turn it loose. And the reason I'm not going to turn it loose is because I believe I believe in you. I believe in Southern West Virginia. I believe in how much this means to us to bring us on line with everybody else. For crying out loud, we've been left behind, and whether we believe it or don't believe it, we contributed so much, all of you, every last one of you. You gave so much to this nation, to our state, and then we were basically left behind. I'm not going to give up. You're not going to give up. And we're going to get across the finish line. It's another big step. But you don't have to worry about me in any way. I'm as committed as Baby Dog is to nuggets. I am absolutely as committed that without any question under the entire sun, I want to see this done. I want to see it completed and done. Now, it's not going to get completed and done all the way to Virginia by the time I leave, but honest to God, I'm going to leave enough stones that it absolutely will be completed. So with all that being said, all I got to do is just thank you. I mean, thank you for allowing me to be just a part. You know, because I'm eat up with pride about it. I'm flat eat up with the same pride and the same love that you have. So for all of us, Jimmy Riston is doing a whale of a job. Now we're on the cusp of another $149 million project, and BZAC's done an unbelievable work. You know, see, many different people are making the licks here. For all of you that never gave up, you know, I commend you. Last thing I'll tell you is just this. When I was running for election, you know, on the Crab Orchard end, you know, there was a stretch to go to Mullins of 10 miles. And forever you could drive on where it was just rough graded, rough put in. I stood at the podium there and I said, I'll build a damn road. That's exactly what I said that day. Well, I'm absolutely telling you just this. We've all got to keep the same enthusiasm level, and we'll get the damn whole road built. But that's all there is to it. Thank you so much. I got to say one other thing real quick. Now, we got to get done before it rains, because let me just tell you this. I don't care about the rain. But my office, oh gosh, they were just paranoid. Well, it's going to rain on Monday. We can't do it. It's going to rain. So it's not raining, is it? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Get your shovel and it's out here. And hey, Alan.
Okay. No, you're going to have to sit there just a second. Okay?
It's tough digging, brother.
I got you. It's been tough digging forever. All right, now we're going to throw this. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right.